Hi everybody, Matt the Man here. Hope you're doing well. Before we get started today, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Become a subscriber. I talk movies, reviews, news, discussions, you name it, I talk. Anyway, today we are talking about the new movie, The Wrecking Crew. It is a movie on Amazon Prime, starring Jason Mamoa and Dave Bautista. Also in the movie, Lorena Baccarin and Jacob Batalon. I wanted to see this movie, and it looked like a fun film. I mean, you got Jason Mamoa, you got Aquaman and Drax, the Destroyer, as brothers in Hawaii, tracking down who killed their father. I mean, come on, you got Jason Momoa, my man, and Drax. You can't go wrong. And you know what? You can't go wrong. This is a fun action, R-rated action comedy, and the R rating is both for the action and for the humor, and it's simpatico. This is why I keep saying, and I will still say from now on, movies are intended to be in the theater. This is a prime example of a movie that should have been in the theater, not on streaming. This is an buddy action comedy. They're not, well, one of them is a cop, the other one isn't. But it's a buddy action comedy. Think Lethal Weapon. Think Rush Hour. Think about those action comedies of the 80s and 90s and early 2000s. One of the best is Rush Hour 2. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? No one understands the words that are coming out of your mouth. Okay? This movie is fun. There's a lot of humor, R-rated humor, that in a packed movie theater, you're going to get the audience laughing. You're going to enjoy it even more. Then you got the great action moments that are very R-rated, that will get people cheering in moments or wincing in other moments. I do not know why this movie was not in theaters. Amazon, get your shit together. You put Accountant 2 out in theaters last year. That's an Amazon film. You acquired the rights of James Bond. Are you going to put the Bond movies on Amazon and not in theaters? This is a Prime movie that should have been in, I don't mean Prime as in Amazon. I know what, I'm watching you. Movie that should have been in, if this movie came out in the 90s or 2000s, it would have been straight to the movie theater. Straight to the theater, my friends. No, nothing else. But we live in a world where idiots running these studios let's put it on streaming. No, motherfucker! You put it in the theater. You would have made money. A funny action comedy with Aquaman and Drax. Not to mention the friend, the mayor of the city, the town in Hawaii is none other than Jango Fett from Star Wars Episode 2, who was also Aquaman's father in Aquaman. So you got Jango Fett, Aquaman, and Drax the Destroyer. And then if you want to say Vanessa, Lorena Baccarin's character from Deadpool 1 and 2, then, hey, you got the trifecta. Also getting to the positives, Jason Momoa. Does Jason Momoa have a stick? Yes. Does he use that stick? Yes. And does it work? Yes. There are certain actors that have their own stick that you're either going to get tired of or you can't get enough of. And Jason Momoa is one of those actors where, yeah, I've seen him play serious, but, you know, when he's fun, like Aquaman, my man, it works. And here, he's awesome. Not only with the humor, but also with the action. He can do both. Dave Bautista, and in this movie, Jason Momoa is more the fun one, more the ha-ha brother, joking, laughing, not taking everything too seriously. Where then you get the other brother, the opposite, Dave Bautista, who's the more serious one, like Drax. And you get these two actors who work so well together. And like I said, Dave Bautista is great. Him working off Jason Momoa's more wild side brother is excellent. And them on screen together, you buy it. You believe these are brothers. They fit. They have great chemistry. The action in this movie is great. There's a whole scene at Jason Momoa's house at the beginning. It's funny and really good action. Getting a cheese grater and grating someone's arm with a cheese grater, perfection. Then there's a fight with the brothers halfway through the movie in a parking lot. Great hand-to-hand combat, real. Then the whole third act is great. They even use a kind of trope from the original Old Boy movie. It's great. The action, I would not be surprised of how great the action was in this movie. Since it was on Amazon, I'm like, I bet the action's not going to be that great. Nope. Another reason why this should have been in the theater. The humor. Like I said, this is R-rated humor. It's perfect. I was laughing when I wasn't cheering on for the action scenes, I was laughing for the comedic moments. The brothers going off on one another. Or Jason Momoa having his one-liners. They're great. Even Morena Baccarin has a few moments. The pacing. This was another thing. I thought, oh man, 2 hour and 15 minute movie, an action comedy. That's pretty long for an action comedy normally. This really blows by. I was watching this at home, and I never once pulled out my laptop or my phone. I was glued in, because I really enjoyed it. Once again, a reason why this should have been in theaters. Some of my negatives. I did think the villain was kind of weak, which is normally a trope in a lot of action comedies. You know, there's a lot of movies that the villains in these type of films aren't, high end. This isn't Die Hard. And I thought we should have got more of Morena Baccarin. She was very underused in the movie. But other than that, I really, really enjoyed this film. It was very surprising how good it was, how great the action scenes were, and both the action and humor very R-rated, 4.5 out of 5. And I really hope they do a sequel. They tease the sequel at the end, and I would love to see the sequel bring in The Rock. I'm just saying, that would be great. And I hope they put it in the theater, the sequel. So let me know in the comments below, did you see The Wrecking Crew? Subscribe to the channel, Matt the Matt.